Do you like Bond?
Which Bond are we talking about? Like the glue or
I guess I should be more specific. Do you like James Bond?
James Bond glue or just
I hate everything about you, your whole existence. The Golden Eye, the guy with the gun, the international spy, James
the
Bond.
glue gun? Okay,
So
I'm done. I'm done.
the real question though is who is your favorite Bond?
You know what? It's gonna be a tie between Daniel Craig
Yeah.
and uh Sean Connery. Just because
Really?
I like Sean Connery's
Yeah.
voice.
OG,
I just like his
OG.
voice. Yeah.
Daniel Craig for me for sure. What's the black dude again? Idris Elba. They were really trying to make him the Bond, and they were just like
They or Black Twitter.
they were really trying to make him. He has the accent, he's got the physique, he's
Yep.
got the swag. Easy Bond, easy Bond, tap into a new market, all that. You see what we did with Black Panther. Come on now. But they were like, huh? Black guy? A black James Bond? You go back to the ghetto with that nonsense. Didn't happen. Probably never gonna happen. But they've got some plans for the new Bond. Non-binary?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so because people are sitting there like, what is this guy talking about? There was an interview that was done uh with the producer of Bond and pretty much the owner of the rights to James Bond. She owns the company that owns the rights to James Bond. So it makes all the decisions for the movies and all that type of stuff, right? Her name is Barbara Broccoli. Okay. Her and her brother, Timothy Tomato. It's not his real name. I just thought of that.
Yeah, it is.
Uh their company is what runs Bond. So they were talking pretty much about some of the options because a lot of people have been talking about having a female James Bond come in. What why not? Why not we switch it up? And on this interview, the producer said that, listen, all I care about is that James Bond is a man and that he's British.
And
Those are
that
the two criteria.
and that he's not black.
Well,
Sure,
what she said on the interview
sure.
was that all I care about is that he's British and that he's a man. Anything other than that is open to the table. And then she said, well, what about him being non-binary? To which she said, listen, I'm open to it. And this is pretty much how she said it. I'm open to it. If it happened, it happens. We'll leave the door open. So she didn't exactly say the next James Bond is coming out and he's gonna be, you know, loving whatever he loves, depending on
Be
what day.
careful. Not he is going to be. They are going to be.
Okay, now I hate you for everything that you are.
Okay.
But whatever is gonna be whatever it's gonna be. Okay.
You know how hard that was just to formulate a sentence? Come on, man.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense to me. Feel like I'm talking about one person, but it sounds like I'm talking about multiple people, but it's still one person, but I'm supposed to talk about them like they're multiple people because they could wake up feeling like they're multiple people, but that's not multiple person syndrome. That's not that syndrome that we've had before. That is a different syndrome because it's mainly based on their
Oh,
attraction
have you
to
ever seen
different
have
people.
you ever seen
Are we
Split?
following?
Have you seen Split? I'm following. Have you seen Split?
What's split?
Split's like that movie, Glass, the movie
Okay,
Glass.
yeah.
Yeah, Split, the dual personality. That's what you're
Okay,
referring to. By the way,
okay.
that's not a slight, that's not a shot at the non-binary community. That's just me trying to understand and also trying to create clarity. Hopefully, I did a good job for those who are not familiar. Also, do your Googles. But look, the point is, I'm reading between the lines. I'm reading between the lines. You don't want to have Idris Alba, and I write for myself, no ghosty. But you're okay with the door's open for non-binary. And I'm just looking at it like you guys possibly trying to tap into an untapped, probably very lucrative market. But
Yeah, but leave that alone though, because like James Bond is supposed to be the man of all men. Like he's supposed to be able to scoop the women, save the day, drive the nice cars, wear the fancy suits. He is the alpha of all alphas. So what to make him in any way attracted to anything other than just women, for me, is taking away from that alpha, that masculinity
No.
vibe.
I actually want this to happen. As you were
Yeah,
talking, I'm
because you're
playing it out in
messy.
my
You're
mind.
messy.
But okay, peep this though, right? Peep it. So the movie starts.
Oh
They
my god.
are feeling masculine. So it's got the suit on, got the bad chicks, all that stuff. Great. Oh, this is the love this. Next day in the movie, so new scene. They wake up and they're feeling like a woman. So now they got the dress on. They see a dude, they want to scoop the dude,
No,
flipping
no,
it throughout the
no. The
entire
movie
movie.
already sucks.
You know,
No,
throughout the entire movie.
the movie already is
That's
horrible.
incredible. That's
Guess
incredible.
what? Guess what? Guess what? They made that movie already. It's called Mrs. Doubtfire.
And that
You
movie
can
was
go back. You can go back. You can watch it. Go back. Just go back. No, because you want it. You want it so bad. Just go back and watch that movie. They
you
already
want
made
to
it.
no, you want to know why I want it so bad? You want to know why? Really? Really, with all sensitivity. The reason why I want it so bad is because James Bond, to all the points that you just made a moment ago, alpha male, like, this is the guy type of thing. You attempt to pull this off with Bond, the James Bond franchise. We know how powerful you guys are. We know how loyal your fans are. They will rip you guys to shreds. They
This
will
ain't no
destroy
cartoon, dog.
you.
This
They
ain't no
will.
DC Marvel superhero that you can create 4 versions of. That way you have a safe version that you can make feel a certain way if they
No, but
want to. This is a real,
no, but
real life movie character. Does
no,
that make sense?
no, I want them to do it because I want to see how the James Bond franchise defends the non-binary community. That's why I want them to do it, because I want to see how you guys come to their defense. Go ahead, walk that line, because you know what would happen? I'm curious now. The wheels are now turning. If Idris Elba did become the next Bond, you're gonna have some Sean Connery back in the day Bond fans would be like, "Why you make this black guy the next Bond?" You're gonna have a lot of, not a lot, but I'm sure you will have some uproar from that group of people. Like, why is Bond black? I am curious. Would the uproar be more so from people against a non-binary Bond or a black Bond? Who would, like? Do you think they would be more angry at the non-binary Bond or the black Bond?
You know what? That's actually a really good question. I honestly feel like at this point where we are in time, that people would be more offended with or be able to speak up more about the black Bond over the non-binary Bond. That's how I'm going to phrase it.
That's an excellent way to phrase it. You are 100% right, because my white brothers and sisters, I love you guys, but you have no problem calling us niggas. And I said niggas with the AS, but you know what I mean to say. But you would never, ever, 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 ever come for that community. Not in your wildest dreams. Never. So yeah,
many people
great
being
point.
canceled because of that stuff,
Great
because of
point.
that already. So that's the times that we're in. That's the times that we're in right now. I still don't see it happening. I do not see it happening. Listen, Barbara Broccoli, Timothy Tomato, you guys gotta just chill over there. Please do not entertain this idea. I don't think she was entertaining it based on the tone in her voice. I liked it. I appreciate her. She understands what Bond is to men, just men out there, just like red-blooded men out there who believe that this is supposed to portray a certain epitome, and this character would be spoiled if one day he woke up and he felt like he was a woman. That just totally ruins the whole thing.
I think y'all should do it. Viewing public, what are your thoughts here? Leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Just like push, just like
The side
push his screen,
profile.
just like push his screen all the way off to the where you don't see it anymore.